The Arctic Ocean stretched out in every direction, its icy waters shimmering under the soft glow of the midday sun. The air was crisp, the kind that bit into your skin, but left you feeling alive. A group of fishermen navigated their small boat through the vast expanse, their weathered faces focused on the horizon. It was supposed to be a routine outing, checking traps and nets in search of the day's catch. As they moved further from shore, the stillness of the scene was suddenly broken. One of the men pointed toward the distance, where violent splashes disrupted the water's calm surface. At first, they thought it might be a seal or a large fish caught in something, but as they approached, the reality became chillingly clear. A beluga whale, her sleek white body gleaming even through the icy mist, was caught in a massive fishing net. The whale was thrashing with all her strength, her movements growing weaker with each passing second. The fisherman quickly noticed something else, a smaller beluga, likely her calf, swimming nearby in distressed circles. The calf let out high-pitched cries, as if calling for help, its voice piercing through the icy air. The men exchanged glances, their faces reflecting a shared understanding. They couldn't ignore this. Moving closer, they could see the extent of the problem. The mother beluga's fins and tail were tightly ensnared in the thick netting. The more she struggled, the deeper the cords cut into her skin. Her movements had slowed, a sign that exhaustion was setting in. The calf darted around her helplessly. The men sprang into action. One reached for a knife, while another steadied the boat against the rocking waves. Carefully, they edged the boat closer to the trapped animal. Her dark, intelligent eyes seemed to watch them, a mixture of fear and hope reflecting in their depths. One of the men leaned over the edge of the boat, gripping the knife tightly as he began cutting away at the thick ropes of the net. The freezing water numbed their fingers, and the boat swayed dangerously with every shift of the whale's body. It wasn't easy. The calf let out another high-pitched cry, circling closer. It seemed to sense the urgency of the situation. The men worked faster, slicing through the net with steady determination. Minutes felt like hours as they cut through the final strands of netting. The moment the last piece fell away, the mother beluga flicked her powerful tail and surged forward. Free at last, she hovered in the water for a moment, as if stunned by her sudden liberation. Her calf immediately swam to her side, nuzzling her in what could only be described as relief and joy. The fishermen watched, their hearts pounding. The sight of the reunited pair was enough to make the freezing cold and the danger they faced worth it. The mother beluga swam in slow, graceful circles as if testing her freedom before diving beneath the surface. A few moments later, she and her calf resurfaced further away, heading toward the open ocean together. As the boat turned back toward shore, the men sat quietly, the weight of what they had just experienced sinking in. One of them finally broke the silence, saying, "We came out here for fish, but today we caught something far more important." The golden light of the Arctic sun dipped lower on the horizon, casting long shadows over the water. Somewhere in the distance, the mother beluga and her calf swam free, a symbol of hope and resilience in a world that often feels cold and unforgiving. The fishermen would never forget that day. For them, it was a reminder of the delicate balance of life in the ocean and their responsibility to protect it. Sometimes, the greatest catch isn't something you take home, but something you let go, knowing you've made a difference in its life. Subscribe to the channel, put likes, and write in the comments your opinion about this story.